Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here, and we're back. We're doing another M20 draft here. We got Sorin, definitely a good pickup. Great card, super strong. It's played right now in a Orzhov Vampire deck in Constructed, but even in Limited, I imagine that it's pretty good. There are certainly quite a few good vampires like this one, for example, in this set. So other notable picks, definitely the Vampire of the Dire Moon is probably a close second. I really like this card a lot. Powerful one drop. And then we also have Cloudkin Seer, which is good. Flyer plus draw card. I think the Captain, the Prophet, and the Shaman are also pretty notable picks. But let's take Sorin and see if we can do something with it here. All right, follow-up pick. We've got Shock, which is quite good. On color with Sorin, we have Gravedigger, which is a really good card too. You get good value out of it. It's tough to go wrong with Shock. And there's still a decent chance that we don't play Sorin. I mean, it does seem like, giving a creature Death Touch and Lifelink is actually pretty good. So I'm saying even outside of a Vampire deck, +1, give something Death Touch and Lifelink is actually still pretty good. But would I play Sorin just for that ability? Say I had 0 vampires in my deck? I don't know. I don't know if I would or not. I'm fine taking Shock here. I think it's the best card. I really like Gravedigger. They're probably closer than you would think. The value you get out of Gravedigger is pretty high, especially since this format has seemed pretty grindy to me. It does make you sort of have to look at card evaluations a little bit differently. Like even stuff like Sorcerer of the Fang becomes quite a bit better if a format is grindy. But I'll still take Shock because it just kills things for 1 mana, including your opponent. All right. Pick number 3. Creeping Trailblazer, Elemental Lord, pretty good. We have Audacious Thief, also pretty good. Boreal Elemental with the cool special card background. I kind of am okay with taking the Lord here. It's pretty good. It's got more upside than just a Lord effect. It also can pump itself. We'll see if Elementals could work out. I think there's potentially high upside to taking it here, if the Elementals are flowing, that is. All right. The next pick here, we have Blood for Bones, which I've found to be exceptionally strong. Pretty tempted to just take this card. I really like it a lot. I feel like it's high value. So I'm okay taking it here. Other notable cards in here, maybe Pulse of Marasa. Skeleton's got good synergies, like with Blood for Bones, for example. Aeronaut's playable, another Boreal Elemental. I'm going to take the Blood for Bones, though. Really like it a lot. Ooh, well, Overgrowth Elemental, definitely good. One of the better elementals you can get. Makes an elemental grow, and then if you have more elementals, it grows when they die. High upside to it. Also, Scorch Spitter in here. An elemental of note. I'm going to take the elemental here, the uncommon one. Definitely good. Okay. Now we have Gift of Paradise, which I'm fine taking. There are 3 colors worth of elementals in this format, so right now I like that we have a couple pretty powerful elemental cards. Best card in here is probably, Fencing Ace. Like I said, the Skeleton has some synergies. I think I'm going to take the Gift, though, and just be okay with that. Ramps, fixes, gains life. We can take the Boar's Claw, but I'd much prefer the Lavakin Brawler. Once again, this will make us 3 for 3 on pretty powerful elementals. Boar's Claw would be fine too, since it's also an elemental, but I'm going to go with the Brawler. It at least attacks as a 3/4, which is nice. Okay. So we can take the Spider, not an elemental, but a pretty good card. Or we can take the Cliffs. Blue is where you're going to find the other elementals, so I feel like there's at least a decent chance that we can make some sort of elemental deck come together here. Angel Vitality is good. We'll take the Cliffs. Okay, we can take Evolving Wilds, more fixing. Otherwise, over and Anticipate, which I probably wouldn't splash for anyway. All right, take the Evolving Wilds. Can take a Convolute, or we can take a Skeleton. We'll take the Counterspell. It can be good. Take the Heart Piercer Bow, I guess. I don't think we're going to make it work, but... So some white is flowing, but... Best white card here, probably the Inquisitor, I guess. Reckless Airstrike, more of a sideboard card, but since we're playing just best of one, probably not going to happen. We'll still take it. Take another Inquisitor. So getting some late white. But like I said, we have a good start to an elemental deck here. So I can take the Rabid Bite. It's some removal. Otherwise, Scholar of the Ages is really good. It's a 7-drop, but it is really good. Or we can take the Barkhide Troll. It's just a 2-drop, 3/3. Can't really have a problem with that. Maybe just want the Rabid Bite, though. It's pretty premium removal. Or we can take the Brawler as well. I mean, I guess my issue is if you're going to go elementals, you kind of have to go deep on it, which means taking some of the premium ones over removal might be justifiable. Because I do consider Brawler to be one of the premium ones. I think I'm going to take the Brawler here over removal and over the Troll, just because I think if we really hope to make elementals work, we're going to need to take some good ones. There is another Brawler in here, but Flame Sweep is a pretty strong one. Unfortunately, it does kill our own Overgrowth Elemental and Creeping Trailblazer, but it doesn't kill our Brawlers. I guess I do like that you could attack with a Brawler, pump, inflate it, and then cast Flame Sweep. So it still gets the pumps from here. I mean, there's also Leafkin Druid in here and Thicket Crasher. A ton of just good elementals. Flame Sweep is a little too strong to not take, though, I think. It really can just kill a bunch of things. I think we're going to take it and hope to wheel one of the elementals from that pack. All right, here, not much of anything we need. I could take another Gift. Maybe just take the Raider, which is playable. Yeah, not any real exciting picks for us there. All right, another Overgrowth Elemental is certainly welcome. I think Embercat is really good too, but I think Elemental's better. Really strong card. If you can make the... Wow, a third one? That's really nice. Also a Fire Elemental in here, but we're going to take Overgrowth Elemental. Be happy about that. Overcome is good. Yeah, we can take Overcome. Especially with Brawlers, I could see this winning the game. We could just be Gruul Elementals, depending on what's getting passed here. I guess we can take the Spider. It's totally playable. For now, I think we'll put it in sideboard, just because I want to see if we can make pure elemental deck come together, but we'll see. Reduce to Ashes, good removal. Pattern Matcher. I guess we have 2 Brawlers. We have 3 Overgrowth Elementals. We probably just want a Pattern Matcher. We can definitely get some good value out of that. Getting a second Overgrowth Elemental seems really good. So, Bird Grabber. I guess we take it, but we'll see if we don't have to play it. Hopefully. Fire Elemental is an Elemental. We'll probably just take it over a Growth Cycle and a Feral Invocation. All right. Don't need any of this. Take the bow. Bunch of blue cards that we don't need. All right, so We do need about 9 playable cards to have a deck here. Prefer to not play Maniacal Rage. Well, Thunderkin Awakener is a pretty cool one. But it's going to be pretty challenging to have it do anything, I think. Could take the Scorch Spitter instead. I mean, currently we can't bring anything back with it, is that right? You can pump it. But we don't have any pumps, really. I guess Overgrowth Elemental is a way to get it back. Okay. We could try it. We have 3 ways to pump it right now. Could have more. Overcome as well. And it's more exciting than a Scorch Spitter. Albeit a little bit more expensive, but we'll try it. So another Fire Elemental. Can take the Thicket Crasher, also Leafkin Druid. Thicket Crasher gives Trample, which is quite good. Leafkin Druid ramps. It can get us to our Brawler, Pattern Matcher, and Fire Elemental a little bit quicker. It's tough to go wrong with ramp usually. I don't think actually we needed more cards than I even thought. Okay. I guess we'll go Druid. Ramp is pretty good most of the time. So here, none of these cards are really good for us. Guess we'll take Salvager because we're kind of in need of some playables. So we can take Boar's Claw, which seems fine. Current removal is a Shock and a Flame Sweep, and that's it. I think the problem with not taking Boar's Claw is we might not have enough elementals otherwise. So I guess I'll go Boar's Claw. Scorch Spitter. I'm fine with taking. It's another elemental. Lavakin Brawler number 3. Pretty welcome in our deck. Can take another Fire Elemental. I'm okay with that. Scampering Scorcher does actually make quite a bit of sense with our 3 Lavakin Brawlers, as well as our Trailblazer. And we can even bring it back with Awakener. Yeah, Scorcher's kind of exactly what our deck needed. Scorch Spitter number 2. I'm okay with that. It's another elemental. Fire Elemental number 3. I guess I still take it. Healer of the Glade, we'll take it. It's an elemental. And the life gain might actually be useful. So, all in all, we did end up with a pretty good elemental build, I think. The only issue with this deck is a little bit removal light, but that's alright. I'm not sure if that's going to be a huge deal or not yet. I guess we'll find out. And I suppose we can still play the Evolving Wilds too, which is nice. So let's take this out for now. So, pretty good curve. Is there anything I can upgrade the Salvager of Ruin with? Because I don't think Salvager is all that good. Maybe the Spider I'd prefer to play to have at least a way to block flyers. Okay. And we ended up with what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Really? 19 creatures, 18 of which are elementals. Well, on that front, we did good. We have a lot of elementals. I definitely think Gift of Paradise is good in this deck with triple fire elementals, so we want to get to our 5s and 6s a little bit quicker. All in all, I think this deck is okay. We didn't get the card advantage that I think we could have used, but I think this is acceptable. So we're pretty close in terms of red versus blue. we'll go slightly more red because we have double red and double green, but we're not going to play the Cliffs. We will play the Evolving Wilds, and then we'll probably do an even split, I guess. That seems fine. All right, well, yep, I think this will do. Elemental Tribal. Let's give her a go. We'll see you round 1. We're in round 1. We're going to keep this hand. It's pretty aggressive, actually. It's a good one. Yeah, it's a pretty good turn progression there. So we'll play the spider to block the angel. Okay, here we'll play the brawler. And pass. Guess our plan is to set up for a nice overcome if we can. So what's our overgrowth elemental gonna pump? Another brawler. That's pretty good. So we can attack with our brawler here. Could also pump it with the elemental. I think we're just going to play a second brawler so our first brawler basically can brawl a little bit better. Let's do that. I could also attack with the Trailblazer and give it +3/+3, so it's not bad. I think we're just going to play another brawler and attack with a brawler here. I can also just wait even longer. I mean, overcome, yeah. I think we probably set up for a really ridiculous overcome should be our game plan here. Because, I mean, at this point, each of these get +4, 7, not, yeah, I mean, it's just an omega amount of damage. That's cool. Let's play the Overgrowth Elemental. And pump a brawler, I think. And I am going to attack with this brawler. Because it gets +5, and they don't really have a great block for it, I don't think. And our elemental will get pumped too, so it's probably okay. Could have still waited for overcome, but I'm interested to see what they do. Forcing them to either double block or block and use a trick, to me, seems worth it. And just a chump block's okay with me, too. Yeah, that's pretty good. So now, an overcome is going to be insane. All right, no overcome yet. So let's do overgrowth elemental number 2 here. Pump this one. I guess we'll attack with these 2 little fellas. I can attack with the elemental as well, I guess. Wow. Concession. Didn't even have to play the overcome. Well, considering how good their turn progression is, I'd say that worked out pretty well for us. They literally went bishop into angel vitality. Like, that's a pretty nasty... That's like constructed worthy... maybe not constructed worthy, but it is pretty nice turn progression. Pretty ideal for limited, so pretty happy that we could take them down. They really petered out quick after that, though. All right, we'll see you in game 2. All right, game 2. We could hold off on playing the Awakener till we get a Flame Sweep in. Kind of like that. Maybe just look for a 2-for-1 opportunity. Yeah, I suppose we can hold off a little bit. Scorch Spitter. All right. I think end of their turn, we're going to end up playing a Flame Sweep here. All right. I didn't have to, but actually that's okay too. Whatever. Okay, so let's go Scorcher. Brawler's pretty good. Guess we go Fire Elemental because it's better use of mana. Or we can just go Brawler plus Scorch Spitter. That's pretty good too, isn't it? Okay. Okay. So, guess we play the elemental now. Tapped and attacking too. That's pretty good. So they have their own fire elemental. We can attack with the Scorcher and the Elemental. Bring back the Scorcher too, which is nice. Let's go Evolving Wild and guess just crack that first for our red mana. Let's attack with the Fire Elemental. Then let's go. I guess I should have attacked the Scorcher too. Go healer. And pass. So, I guess we'll go Vorse Claw here. And attack with the Scorcher. Yeah. I guess we gotta just play it patient here now. Alright, another fire elemental seems fine. I guess we go on the overcome plan. I don't think we need to play the Awakener yet. It's kind of cool that Awakener could keep bringing back Scorcher. I actually kind of like that. So they can recast Growth Cycle from their graveyard, which is pretty good. I'm not sure we're going to be able to do much against Chandra here, right now at least. Interesting. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Huh. I guess we kill this. Kill this. kill one of these. I don't know what I can really do against that, unfortunately. It's just a little bit too good to beat. So we'll play the elemental, and I guess we'll pump our healer. And I guess at this point we just play the Awakener, cause no reason to attack. I guess I could have pumped the Awakener, and then I can bring back still just a Scorcher, but yeah, unfortunately just their last card being the Growth Cycle was just exactly what they needed there to win. And then the top deck into Overcome. Yeah. All right. Well, we tried. Tried and failed, but we did try. I didn't do the math. I very much assume I'm dead. I can't imagine I live. I can't imagine some fantasy world where I somehow live. I don't know why I have 3 blocking that one. That doesn't make sense to me. Like I said, I don't think it matters. I just take a quadrillion damage here. All right, we take 1,000 damage, and we go to game 3. All right, game 3. I guess we keep this hand. It needs some help, but we probably have a good enough curve where we can hopefully draw something to make this a little bit better. I mean, we have 6 1 and 2 drops that we could potentially draw to make this hand quite a bit better. I guess we'll exile the Vorse Claw. Certainly awkward. Certainly awkward. Do I play Elemental for no value? Probably. I think the reason is because I'm just not doing anything else at all. So it makes sense. So I probably sadly make the trade here, or the aerialist is going to just get too big. I guess we play a spider to block an aerialist. And I've just really unfortunately fallen rapid behind this game, being unable to draw any of our 1 and 2 drops in the first 3 turns. Pretty seldom do I see Unholy Indenture do something, so that's surprising. So another 5-drop that I can't play. Seems bad. All right. Not sure if I'm supposed to block the Bloodthirsty Aerialist. It seems wrong to do so. gonna come back bigger if I do. Okay. Another brawler, so I guess I can... What am I supposed to do here? Play the Scorcher, attack with the brawler. I guess we do. Possibly kill both their blockers. And maybe they take it. Good. So that makes our overcome better, which is nice. All right. I'm gonna just keep taking this aerialist for now. I need the overcome to do some overcoming work for us here. So we can play overcome. I think we're gonna hold off on that. So we probably play another brawler and then attack with brawler. And then next turn, ideally overcome does the trick for us here. Depending on if they want to take this or not. I mean, getting rid of 2 blockers still seems fine to me too. Okay, we'll take the 2 for 1. Seems worth it. So we go to... Let's do the math. So they have 6 toughness they can block. And all of my guys are going to have trample. So they can block up to... They can prevent 6 damage. So I play overcome. Now, this becomes plus this, 2, 3, 4, plus 4, so 6. So 8, 11, plus 4, 15, 18, 21. They still live. So we play the fire elemental and then attack with brawler. Yeah. All right. So let's say I overcome now. 3, 6, 9, plus 7, 16, plus 4, 20. And they can block 2 of it. Let's do the math again. 3, 6, 9, plus 7, 16, plus 4, 20. They can block 2 of it. I guess we go for it. All right. Doesn't get much closer than that. We basically, how many attacks did we take from that bloodthirsty aerialist? Pretty fortunate victory, honestly. Very fortunate. That was close. And it turned out not blocking the aerialist, I think, in the end was better for us. So I'm glad that worked out. But that was a close one. We'll see you in game 4. Game 4, I guess we'll keep. Pattern Matcher can actually find another Scorch Spitter, which is cool. Kind of like to find a better target than Scorch Spitter, but... All right. We're in full-fledged chill out mode. Yeah, Diamond Knight's a pretty good one. Card gets big. Well, Shock is pretty good here too. We probably need to shock that Diamond Knight, honestly. I guess I might as well do it now in case they have like a moment of heroism or something. I didn't even see what color they chose for Diamond Knight. I just assumed it was white and they were mono white. Gift of Paradise. Well, that's a pretty good one. We probably do that. I can do the pattern matcher, but I want to get to my... I need to get to my fat. We need to get to the fat as soon as possible here. And actually, I can find another fire elemental with my pattern matcher. That's way better. I probably still don't attack with the Scorch Spitter. Yeah, certainly not now. So I have 5 mana. I guess we just play Elemental and pump the Scorch Spitter so they can't even use the Retributive Wand. I kind of like that. It's not the best use of mana, but I like it. Alright, Trailblazer, so 5 mana still. I think we just play the Elemental. It sets up for a better pattern matcher. That's an odd one. Huh. Wasn't expecting that. So I think we play the pattern matcher to find another fire elemental. Before we attack, of course. Or we can find another overgrowth elemental. That's actually... that's interesting. Probably the pump plus it gets bigger. I kind of like that more. I don't know if that's right, but kind of like it more. And I guess we'll get another red mana. So we can attack with Elemental here, and they don't really have a great block for it. They do have Retributive Wand, but I would take a 2-for-1 plus a Retributive Wand, plus pump my Overgrowth Elemental. That seems pretty good to me. And in fact, they don't even want to deal with it, so that's fine with me too. All right. So now I think we're going to Got some choices here. Wouldn't mind getting rid of that Silverback Shaman, though. We've got some choices. We probably go Overgrowth Elemental, pumping our Scorch Spitter again, I guess. And then Trailblazer. And we attack with these two. All right. So they just chump block. No, not chump block, I guess, but that's fine. They're going to Retributive Wand our Spitter, but once again, it's going to make our elementals bigger, so I'm okay with it. Yeah, Dragon Mage is pretty big. So I think we're kind of going to have to overcome here. Unfortunately, they can block there, but then they're taking 16, so then, No, I guess they can't, can they? 8, 16, 21. Yeah. I don't think they can block as well as they'd like here. They kind of have to, oh, they're like, you know what? You got it. Okay, well, I'm fine with that too. We'll see you in game 5. Looks like we got a little loot here. Wow, Hydroid Crisis. That's a good loot to open. Jeez. Let's check out our pack here. What do we get? Chandra too. Got some good opens so far. Jeez. All right. Back to the draft. We'll see you in game 5. All right, game 5. This is a good hand. Can at least get some value out of our Overgrowth Elemental, which is nice. And our opponent mulligans. All right. Okay. Go Overgrowth Elemental and pass. All right. Frost Links. So here we'll do first brawler. I don't think anybody expects the Fairy Miscreant. Alright, well, that's cool. So we'll go Brawler number 2, and then we'll attack with a Brawler. Okay, so we get a 2-for-1. We'll take it. It's actually kind of like a 2.5-for-1. We get 2 cards and our Overgrowth Elemental gets bigger, so that's okay with me. So currently I think we have 17 damage on board with our Blaviken Brawler. I can pump my Trailblazer too, which is pretty nice. So let's play the Trailblazer this turn. And we'll get in with... I mean, I guess I can't kill the healer anyway, so alright. And they're just going to take 12. I'm okay with that too. Alright. Alright. Oh, we're taking that. Alright. I feel like we've won every single game from Overcome, so that's pretty cool. I guess when your deck doesn't have a lot of removal, you need stuff like Overcome to get there. So I'm glad that's pulling as much weight as it has so far. We'll see you in, what are we on to, game 5 now? Or game 6? I can't quite remember. I think it's game 5, I think. Alright, we'll see you there. I guess I'm going to keep this hand. Need some help. We are on the draw, which probably helps this hand more, honestly, since we need land at least. Land or cheap things. Either of those work for me. I don't know yet if I want to shock the Sedge Scorpion or something more aggressive. I guess we'll kill the Scorpion. Alright, good draw there. So at least we can go Gift of Paradise next turn. Set up for a... well, potentially set up for a Fire Elemental, depending on how we draw. Otherwise, I'm fine with Healer into Overgrowth Elemental. That's not bad either. That's a lot of scries. Oh, wait a second. How do you top something and then bottom it? I don't quite understand that. I'm going to top it and then I'll bottom it. So I can actually play Fire Elemental. And it does make the best use of mana. Okay. My other option was Healer plus Overgrowth Elemental, but this is fine with me. And this time they did top. Maniacal Rage. And a Scorch Spitter. Alright. So they want to be able to bring their Scorcher back, so we'll just eat one of these guys. Alright, let's play the big man. I guess we can actually attack for 5 here. Alright, so if they bring the Spitter back by attacking with Awakening, I'm pretty sure we can kill it. And if we draw a land, we can actually play out our entire hand. It's an interesting attack. So we have 6 mana. I say we just attack with Vorse Claw. Might as well use Overgrowth Elemental at that point then. Both of them. What can they can just bring back. We probably attack with both, honestly. Because currently they can bring back a Scorch Spitter, which I don't really care about with the Awakener. I'm willing to take a Scorcher. Even if they have double strike, they can't kill us. I'd probably just block like this. Could kill the Crasher. But they can get it back, is that right? Yeah. Let's just block like this. If they have double pump, I guess we die. So, let's say we attack with everything. They die. So, that seems good to me. Alright, cool. See you for game I forget, 6 now. It's hard to keep track in this for some reason because it's all games instead of matches. Maybe I just don't need to say anything. On to the next game. Let's see what loot we got first. Okay, cool. Okay, this is a keep. Find our red mana first. Uh-oh. Repeated before. Okay. Drop the spider. All right. Here we'll play the brawler. Next turn, maybe if we get a land, we can go Scorcher plus Healer and get in with the brawler. Potentially good. Yeah. So brawler is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's a pretty nasty trade for us. Definitely. So we're up to 6. I suppose we just play the fire elemental and get in there. I think that even works out better for us because of the Thunderkin Awakener. Okay. Shock, yeah. Guess I should have played the land so I could play around Convolute. Whoops! I guess if I did, then I wouldn't have been able to shock the bishop, but whatever. All right, we'll see you in the next game. Guess we should see if we get loot first. People like watching loot getting opened, right? Oh, no loot. All right, see you in the next game. Our opponent's playing first, so We could probably keep this. I don't love this hand, though. The 2 fire elementals really hurt quite a bit, but I mean, we do have 2 ways to ramp towards them, potentially. I feel like this hand needs quite a bit of help, but it's hard to mulligan because we're on the draw, we have cheap removal, and we have both colors. Plus, Brawler into Pattern Matcher, finding another Brawler is really good, too. So if we can at least get to 4 mana, I feel like this hand can do quite a bit. Alright. First land is found, which is very helpful. Sentinel, I probably just shock it. Okay. Yeah, Diamond Knight's a pretty good one. So, Brawler. Alright. So I think we'll go Fire Elemental here. And I suppose I attack. So you don't use it on the attack, but you use it on defense. It's pretty fascinating. Let's see here. We'll block like this. All right. We'll see you for the next game. Yeah, I think we'll learn our lesson from that one. We'll just mulligan just a little bit more aggressively next time. So, no red mana, but I am going to keep this. We've got the 1-drop. We have the thing that can pump it and get value out of it. I feel like it's worth keeping. This hand gets quite a bit better with 1 red mana as well. So I guess we go no attacks. No red mana either. I think we go elemental here, pumping elemental, then we'll attack. Okay. All right. That's good. So I can do Trailblazer. Why don't we just do these two for now? I want to see how they block. Okay. So kill that. Play this. And pass. All right, so it's gonna pump our other one. Brawler, or we can do the Trailblazer. I think we do Brawler. So we'll just get in with everything this turn. And they can double block the elemental. I'm okay with that too. Take our 2-for-1. Could have God's Willing. They do. We still kill the other creature because we only have to deal enough damage that would be lethal. So we still kill the Fencing Ace. And then we'll play the Brawler. Yeah, Chandra's pretty good. Each non-elemental creature. Well, I'm pretty thankful for that. So I guess we go Trailblazer and kill Chandra. If I hadn't killed Chandra, they could kill my Trailblazer, so I guess it does make sense. Yeah, I think we just kill him here. Alright. Cool. I think that means we took the draft. Had definitely a couple close matches there. Yep. Claim our prize. So we got some gems, we got some packs, and an iron root warlord. We'll open some packs quick and call her a draft. So we got Chandra's Regulator. We got Shared Summons. And Oxidon Life Changer. Well, our winnings did not yield particularly good loot, but first couple packed in the Hydroid Crisis and the Mythic Chandra is pretty exciting. So hope you enjoyed it. We will see you for the next one.